I actually have you sit right here. I believe it's still on. You have your flash drive?
I'm in the building.
Yeah, no, that's how mine goes. D-Money's in the building here on Ladies Lounge. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it very much. Actually, as I had said earlier in the show, we definitely do invite interviews, but if you don't have a press kit, I'm not interviewing because you're not really that serious. D-Money's press. It was very impressive. I was like, oh.
It was a long,
I know.
There was
like,
a lot of reading going on.
I read a little and then I was like, all right, let me just get the music.
Age of 5, I do a talent show.
I was like, let me just say the music. Oh, I was like,
Parents had a band. We travel around the world. Wait a minute, he is doing too much.
Yes. So, let's just start off, D-Money. We introduce you to Ladies Lounge. Where are you from?
I'm from Boston.
You're from Boston, okay.
Dorchester.
All right.
Native.
Dorchester, Boston in the house, 3 threes. I don't know, do they still do threes? Is that
We still do it.
Okay, alright. I'm like, it's gonna make sure I'm still here.
Wow.
On your hooks. Say a little bit like Boston lingo.
Word up. We still do it.
Alright, so let's talk about when you got started, what motivated you to get started in the music industry and all that good stuff.
We could start with first, I'm a musician. A lot of people don't know I'm a musician.
Okay.
So that's where everything pretty much started from.
What do you play?
I play keys.
Okay.
So,
you're a real musician.
Yeah.
Because they call it keys, not the piano.
Yeah, it's like, well, piano, keys. Piano would be, I guess, the
real,
quote unquote real way to
political.
Exactly.
But no, that's how you know you're a musician, when you
Yeah.
use the musician slang and terms.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I started playing keys. A lot of people don't know as well that I'm Latin. I'm black, but I'm Latin. I speak Spanish too.
Oh wow, okay.
Started playing.
También.
What are you, like Dominican?
No, I'm not Dominican. I'm
Puerto Rican?
Honduran.
Oh,
Honduras.
Oh shit. So yeah, I started playing keys for a band.
You didn't know that was so popular, huh?
Right.
Y'all ain't never been to Honduras, and
You know what
Listen,
you know
I have an
Honduras.
honorary membership. I had a Honduran man in me, so I'm Honduran.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So I went to a Honduran restaurant. That's all I did. I just ate the food. Nobody was in nothing.
by injection, yes. Amen.
First of all, I didn't want to hear that. That's disgusting.
I talking turkey based them in.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever.
I don't want to hear about
Whatever. It's my show. Okay, so David, I make jokes, so many.
Nah, it's all good. So yeah, I started playing keys for a band that my uncle and my dad had. So ever since then, I've just been like, musician, producing or whatever.
What kind of music did they play?
They played like Latin music. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? With bachata, merengue, slow jazz. You know what I'm saying? So I got that in me, exactly. So I got that in me, but as far as like,
the only thing you was missing was the dale.
Dale.
Yeah, that's what you dale.
So I used that knowledge to just like try to push my career, and I just started testing the waters. It all started when I was as far as rapping. I was just like little kid, just trying to like put some rhymes together or whatever. But I didn't really start taking it serious until I was probably like 15, 16. So ever since then, since I knew how to play keys, I started just producing my own music, and I was always fortunate to have my own studio. So I was just like recording, and there was studios everywhere too. So not everybody's fortunate to have a studio. I'm just saying, like,
you just were around music.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying. I did what I did, and then I let a few people hear it, and then I just took off after that. Just try to really just push, and that's what I did.
All right. I'm gonna actually bring this up there to cue up your song so we can hear some of your music.
Definitely.
Can you guys continue on with the interview?
Sure. Were you play keys self-taught or you took lessons?
I was self-taught, but then I did it professionally where I learned how to read music. I went to a
So you can read
school.
and play?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Wow, let's go.
What else are you interested in learning how to play?
Well, when you learn how to read music, of course, it's classical and jazz comes into it. So I studied 4 years of that, and pretty much everything evolves from that. So that's basically what it is.
Who do you listen to now? Like, if I were to hop in your whip, who would you be listening to?
In my car right now, I'll be listening to Fad. I'll be listening to me. A lot of people a lot of people tell me, like, you listen to yourself, be like, yeah, pretty much that's what I listen to.
Gotta critique yourself.
Yeah, I mean, because when you're in the car and you bring in somebody in the whip, you might be gaining a new fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, I listen to myself, and pretty much everybody who I ride with, I mean, I got honest people around me. I don't got a bunch of yes people around me.
Yes.
I got people who tell me if this is whack or if this is real. You know what I'm saying? So I got people around me to tell me the truth. So.
Do you think that the game is like the music game, the hip hop game is getting a little bit better, or you think it's declining?
I think it's evolving into something that we probably didn't think it would evolve to, as far as like how music is being pushed nowadays. Back then we didn't have no internet. Back then well, I won't say we because I wasn't back then, but I was just saying like Jay or Nas, they didn't really have the stuff that we have now. We could promote a record online. Nowadays, put it on Instagram, YouTube, and create a buzz off that, and we probably get signed. I think that's an advantage that probably back then they didn't have. It was probably much harder back then. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the internet pretty much is changing the music and how it's being pushed.
Seeing that you play live instruments and you told me that you actually perform with a band.
Yeah.
Do you see that a lot coming in? Because I just recently, like, Rick Ross performed at Foxwoods, and he brought a band with him.
Yep.
Do you see a lot of hip hop acts doing that, or you think they're scared of that? I think that's a talent in itself.
I remember LL did that back in the day, and he was the first rapper to kind of have a live band perform when he MTV Unplugged.
I mean, when I first seen the Roots, I was like, all right, this is dope.
Yeah.
This is dope. Like the Roots, the full ensemble ready to go. Like even the beatbox dude, like it was crazy. So me personally, I love the live band thing, and I just went to Magna Carta at TD Bank, and he had the live band situation. Some live band situation. He had Timbaland there and did the. But do you think that's something that's getting popular, or you?
I think it's something that a lot of independent artists haven't really. Not to put nobody out there, but I think it's something that they probably haven't really thought about, because it's an investment as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So before you probably invest in the band, you probably want to invest in the video first. So I wouldn't say, you know what I'm saying, maybe they haven't, maybe it's not getting, maybe it is popular, but I'm just saying, like, maybe they try to invest in something else.
Do you find it harder to do? Or?
I find it time consuming, but if you want to perfect your craft, because at the end of the day, it's about the people who's coming out to see you, to your shows. So that's how you're going to get paid. You're not going to get paid off no records. You know what I'm saying? Unless you own your own publishing, but that's saying that you're signed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for a person who's unsigned, the way you're going to receive your money is by getting these gigs. And if you want to bring that presence to your show, you know what I'm saying, you got to start doing things differently. And that's something that I said to myself. I was like, yo, how am I going to stand out from everybody else that's doing anything? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of independent artists are not bringing out live bands and making it sound crazy like your industry artists will make it sound like. And it's crazy because most of my friends are musicians, so it's like, you know, I put all the pieces together. Drummers, I have a drummer, a bass player, and a key player, but at the same time we use what they call click tracks. It's basically the tracks what you already have, but it implements what you don't. You know what I'm saying? What you don't. So basically I was like, yo, I'm never going back to a show where I can't take my band. You know what I'm saying? Because that brings something to the show that a lot of people. Last night I had a show at O'Brien's I was talking to you about, and shout out to everybody who was there, but nobody brought a live band, and I was headlining the show, and I brought the live band and just brought something different to the show. You know what I'm saying? So if I could do something to inspire the people to like, yo, this is what I need to do, I want to be that man, because that's basically telling me, or that's basically me showing them that, yo, you could do something different and stand out.
Yeah, I think the live band aspect is, and it also helps bring out that older crowd too, not just the younger crowd.
Right.
Depending on what music you are, what genre of music you are, but it will bring out that older crowd anyway, because that band thing, like, that definitely brings out that crowd.
Definitely.
That's some good stuff, man. I can't wait to see. I want to see you live.
I know. I was just saying that. I wish you would have been able to bring a whole band here and do it all live.
Word.
But with the shows we got, sometimes we can talk about getting them out.
Y'all could come out to Boston, because right now I'm on what I'm calling the Making My Mark tour. It's Making My Mark is dropping on March 4th. It's my mixtape that I'm pushing out right now. So I started this tour to put some shows together. So I'm doing my own shows, investing the money with my team, Big Tough Entertainment. We're putting the money into building our own shows. So, you know what I'm saying? The 21st, I'll be at Savannah's Palace, and the 25th, I'll be at Naga nightclub, headlining there with Louis Bello. I don't know if you heard of Louis Bello, it's in Boston. Tanya and Aidana will be.
Aidana, she is a ladies' lounge member.
Yeah. So she's gonna be there on the 25th when we rocking out.
We love Aidana.
So y'all could come out. You know what I'm saying?
We're actually gonna try to make plans to do that. I will actually. Unfortunately, our time ran out so quickly. I didn't even realize.
We got 5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes, so we gotta sign out. But I want to play a song. Give It To You. Is that good?
Yes. Oh.
All right.
He's like, all my joints are good. What are you talking about?
Well, no, I didn't know which one. I didn't mean was it good as in quality.
Give It To You is the first single off the mixtape.
Okay, so good. That was a good choice for me. So we're gonna listen to Give It To You as we head out.
This is the ladies' lounge.
Yes, it's the ladies' lounge. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We really appreciate y'all tuning in. Can y'all tune in at 8 o'clock next week, please?
Oh, yep.
We will be here.
Yep.
It's your girl, Lady Rock, Big Mama P. Sign off.
Big Mama P.
Before we
Good
go, though,
night.
make sure y'all check out DMoneyMartinez.com and GetTough.com.
Yes, that's what it is. And shout out to DJ Ruckus, even though he gets on my nerves.
100.
Yeah, follow the DJ.
Oh yeah.